But you don't take the big trunks. No, not the big one.
Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Yaki. I am an artist here on YouTube, and today I'm going to be doing both my biggest painting and my smallest painting I've ever done. I'm going to be doing the same thing on both. It's going to be like an American traditional snake with a little girly twist to it because that is my style. I'm going to see how small I can paint, which is something I don't normally do. So I got some like detail brushes that I'm going to try out, and then I'm also going to do the biggest painting I've done yet. This is a 4 foot by 2 foot, and I'm going to be using a bunch of like graffiti like mop markers to fill that out, as well as paint for detail. So stick around, go ahead and like and subscribe if you're not already, and let's get to some painting. I have a new camera setup that I made. I got this like little overhead rig, so I'm going to try to use that for most of the drawing. But let me know if you guys like this format, and if so, I'll do it in the future. And if you hate it, I'll never do it again. So cool, here we go. I'm gonna be doing a little voiceover for this section of the video. So hi everyone, I hope you're having a lovely day. Drop it down in the comment what you're sipping on right now. I currently have a coffee that is almost empty, and that's a very sad thing. So I wanted to talk a little bit about spring since that's coming up soon. Art markets, what are they, like farmer festivals? All of those things are starting soon. That's not the word. It's not farmer festivals. Farmers markets, that's the word. Yeah, so I'm starting to gear up, talking to like my other like friends that do booths and stuff, what they're signing up for, and just trying to keep my ears out for, you know, what I should start putting my applications in for, because that's something that you really got to think about planning out for the year. Like I know in January I sent some out for some stuff that's in July. So yeah, gearing up for that right now. I have now 1 of 6 paintings done that I need to have by June. And then a friend also reached out to me about having my art hung up at another popular bar in the area, so that's another possible 4 more paintings I need to get done. So we got a lot of art in our future. Coming up with concepts is going to be the hard thing, so I really need to knuckle down and start just drawing all the time, you know? But I'm very excited for spring to be upon us. The sun is out today. It still has not reached above freezing though in a couple days here in Denver, so that's not fun. But I am looking forward to sunny days where, you know, I can just sit outside. Maybe my best friend and I will go to the park and just draw some fun stuff like that. But this small painting was fun to do. I had anxiety beforehand because I thought I wasn't going to like doing the small one and that the big one was going to be easier, but we'll talk more about this at the end. The small one was the easy one to do, so surprise! And here's the finished product. She turned out so cute. I don't know what to do with the background, so drop down in the comments what I should do with the background. Should I stain it? Should I color it black? Purple was also suggested to me, so let me know. Does anyone else on here get migraines? Going through the whole show of different medications. Like I've been on stuff since I was in like high school, right? And I didn't take stuff for a very long time because I had a really bad reaction to one. But I'm like, this is a serious thing. This was affecting my like daily life, right? I finally talked to a doctor about it because I was getting like dizziness and stuff with it too, and like really bad reactions to light. And I was on this one medication. It's like a shot that you get, and you get it in your leg, and it was working last year. It was doing great, and then I was off of it for like 2 months because of like insurance stuff. Like there was like a a prior authorization. Like, even though I was taking this medication, there was a miscommunication somewhere. I don't know. It caused me to be without this medication for 2 months, started getting super bad migraines. Like, the last 3 days have been hell for me. But I finally took my shot today. And shot sucks, but I know it makes me feel better in the long run. So I just wanted to share that with you. If anybody else gets migraines, right there with you. But back on my shot, so hopefully this helps and can get me back to a better space of not just wanting to curl up in a ball and hide in my room. All right, I'm gonna give this back to her. You can get it? You can get it? You can get it. Get it. Get it.
Don't you forget about me.
I got my coffee, which is actually decaf, and I'm gonna start tracing this out. So.
One eternity later.
Good morning. Alright, I'm probably gonna twist this so I have the sunlight on me. Alright, so last night I got most of these leaves painted in, and then I'm gonna start working on the flowers, and then I'm going to do the snake itself last, I believe. Cool. We can get back into it. morning. Here's what my desk looks like whenever I feverishly paint into the night. Hi, I know you get no attention. Hi. This is what the painting's looking like. I'm just gonna set this down. It's coming along. I started adding some black last night to line out the flowers. I added a little bit of like drop shadow to some of the leaves as well. And then today I'm gonna start going back in to do another layer of white on these. Maybe some more pink to get those more saturated. And then I'm going to add in hearts here. Actually, I'm going to add in shading first to these, to the snake body. And then I'll do the dots, and then I'll do the hearts last. So, still got a lot of detail to add to it, but it feels good to have most of it blocked out. I know, you're the star of the show. Cool. What do you want to say to everyone? Hi, cutie. Hi. Hi. She wanted to be in the video. Do you want to play? We can go play. Okay, I'm gonna go play. This is everything I used to make these two paintings. So you can see there's lots of paint markers. That's what got the bulk of this done. Used a little bit of paint here. Got some So Flat matte I used for the hearts. Some Liquitex acrylic gouache I used for some highlights and the scales. Just some random teal that I picked up just to fill out the flowers. These are all the little swatches I used when I was using the paint markers to like make sure that they were flowing right. I think I might start keeping them and making something out of them. I kind of just like the way that they look. A couple paintbrushes, pencil, and this is what the small one looked like. So that's what I used. You made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. You are awesome. Thank you. So here is the finished painting. Once again, it is 4 foot by 2 foot. It's absolutely gigantic, and I'm going to have to figure out how to hang it up somewhere. But I'll tackle that problem when it comes to it. And here is the little gal. So this is the 6" by 4" version. So let's just go ahead and put this here so you can see for scale. It's very tiny compared, but I had a lot of fun with this project. It was really cool. I surprisingly thought initially that the big painting was going to be a lot easier for me to do, and then the small painting I was going to struggle with because of all the small details, and I don't usually work that way, but it was completely the opposite. The small painting, I got in the zone, I knocked it out in like an hour, and it was really cool. It was one session. So that was really fun, but the big painting took me days to do. Like, a lot of it was blocking out color, waiting for that to dry, coming back, but just with the little details that are on it, like the hearts that are throughout the body, I could not decide how I wanted them to look when I put them down on this big of a scale, like compared to just like my iPad or the small one. It just didn't look right, like it needed something else. So I luckily was able to collaborate with my best friend, so shout out to my best friend, thank you. And she helped me kind of decide what to do with the heart. So I added in some extra ones, gave a little contrast with this like ivory color to kind of break it up a little bit so it wasn't just so one-toned. But I think she turned out fun. I think that just like personally, as my growth is going with art over the last year, I'm getting more comfortable with being able to create on the spot, drawing on the spot, just like the confidence side of it, that I don't need to, look at my reference a million times, or that I don't need to make a trace copy of every single thing. Like, I've drawn it once, I can do it again, like even though I drew it on my iPad, I can also draw it on a canvas or a piece of paper or a gigantic piece of wood. So starting to have that confidence with myself as an artist is really cool. So awesome to progression, awesome to leveling up this year. So I'll have it in a studio vlog probably coming up next month of this getting hung up somewhere, and then we can see it out in the wild and it compared to like some other things like a TV or something. So I'm excited for that one. But I think that's it for today's video. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Go ahead and like, subscribe, all the little buttons. Follow me on all my socials, you know, the whole thing. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much. I put out new art videos each week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.